If you are enthusiastic about human design, the 64 Keys Expert feature extension gives you the full range of functions for individual chart explorations, giving coachings or readings, or even social media purposes. You will find business evaluations for career and success consulting. You can get a glimpse into the future with the timeline feature and the creation of detailed ephemeris for any planet. You can analyze the time quality for different life stages with the cycles and returns feature. Create graphics and visuals for social media purposes or presentations. There's a Penta feature for analyzing families and small working teams. Get into research with the amino acid display and much more. So join me, I'm giving you an overview about those features. The first new button you get when you subscribe for Expert is here below line. That gives you a lot of information on all the levels below the line. Starting with motivation and perspective, you also get explanatory text about the variable or the cognition type of a person. It is here divided in the personality side, the mind and approach, and the design side, the activity mode and relationship mode. So that together makes up for the variable. Also, you'll find information on the PHS or beneficial nutrition of a person and the beneficial environment. And here, under this business button, you will find a lot of information that you can use for career coachings. It gives you information on the authentic professional unfolding of a person and also how a person can develop in teams and large organizations. It starts with the talent sequence. We already discussed these 3 graphics in the basic video. If you want to know more about them, please watch the basic video. It's about the core talent, the cooperation profile, in which form of cooperation a person can unfold best, and the prosperity profile. It's about how a person can unfold best with regard to prosperity and material success. This part here is in relation to a Penta Force Field. So when 3 or 5 people come together, they create a Penta Force Field, a team force field. And this team force field is made up of these 12 frequencies here between the sacral center, the life force, the identity or G center, and the expression or throat. 12 frequencies. You can also see them here. So Aaron contributes quite a few frequencies to a team force field. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frequencies. All of these gates here have a distinctive role in a team force field in the Penta. And because Aaron contributes quite a few here, he also has a high presence in team Pentas. You can see that here, very strong, because 6 of 12 frequencies, this is already a very strong energetic influence in a team. This also gives him this team role here of being a team player. That means in a team, he's quite present, he's cooperative, he's process-oriented, and he will also have a feeling of satisfaction when working in a team because he can contribute, he's going to be seen, he's going to have influence on that team, therefore he's a team player. So I'm showing you a different chart. I'm showing you my chart just to demonstrate the difference. So I only contribute 3 frequencies in a team force field. I have a rather low presence in small teams. My team role is that of a coordinator to coordinate from time to time, to reflect, to discern. But my Penta role is just supporting an existing team. You know, it's not my best form of cooperation to work in a small team the whole day. Back to Aaron. The next part here is about larger organizations. They are also called WA force fields. So here it's not about small working teams anymore, but rather it's about larger hierarchical organizations. So there's also a force field building up between large groups of people. And Aaron is also contributing quite a lot of frequencies there. If we look at his chart again and you know maybe a bit about the WA force field, this channel here, 14.2, is also a so-called master channel in a large organization force field. Therefore, Aaron has also a high value here for the presence in larger organizations. You can learn everything about how to work with teams and organizations and how to analyze them in our 64 Keys Pro training. And here the information is included for an individual. So when you are doing career coachings, it's very important that you know how this person can unfold in the context of a larger organization. So scrolling down, here you will find more information on what this person is contributing to a team or organization. And this is the power base. These are organizational energies. And here you can see which power bases this person is contributing to. There's innovation, logic, communication, direction, competition, and administration. These are the organizational energies. You will find them in any large group of people. And this is something that is quite unconscious to us. So it can be helpful in a career coaching to know about this, because this says you're contributing to these organizational energies. And in Aaron's case here, he has the strongest part here in direction, shaping the creative direction of an organization. And he also contributes to the competitive edge of the organization. That means making the organization better, faster, being able to stand up against the competition. These graphics are about the leadership style. Part of that is how you see yourself, your self-perception. This comes from the personality side of the design. And this is the design side of the design, how others perceive you. These two can be quite different. And the sum of this is your authentic leadership style. That means the leadership style that comes to you naturally. So in Aaron's case, that is situational or activating, and also goal-oriented and motivating. Scrolling down, here's an overview about the O16 potentials that Aaron has, and they are colored according to their respective power bases. And these three graphics are about how a person can realize herself best, like as an individual, in the community, for and with society. How the mind of a person works, like individual mind or abstract mind or logic mind. And this part here is about the decision making. There's mental, empathic, or practical. In Aaron's case here, a big practical part. That means he likes to base decisions on their practicality in the now. So this was the first overview about the business analysis feature in the expert version. Let's now look at the Penta feature. So for creating a Penta, you select between 3 or 5 records out of a list, and you click on Family Penta. And here you'll get a lot of information about the energetic dynamics of this team. Let me show you a bit what you can see here. So you remember the color coding in 64 Keys, the color coding we have for the types. So we have 2 orange types, the builders or generators, sacral beings. We have 1 manifesting generator or specialist. We have a green manifestor or initiator, and a blue coordinator or projector. So what's the dynamic in a family Penta like this with these types here? First of all, the family Penta is made up of these sacral beings here. They will enjoy sitting together, enjoying the aura contact in this Penta, and the coordinator will be focusing on them. So you have this connection here between the coordinator or projector and the sacral beings, and they together make up for this Penta Force Field. We will look at that in just a few moments. Let's stay with the types here. The manifestor, the initiator, has a special role in any Penta because the Penta Force Field cannot really draw frequencies from initiators because they have such a closed aura and they love their independence. So the typical dynamic in families is that the initiators, in this case, it's the head of the family with the 2145. Of course, he will sit at his family and enjoy being together. But as soon as everyone is ready with the dinner, he will probably be the first who gets up and is separating from this Penta, from this energy, to relax and to find back to his strength. And the coordinator and the sacral beings might stay at the table and, start playing cards or whatever, because they enjoy sitting together, being in this Penta Force Field. They get something from that. And here you see the Penta Force Field. And you can see right away that all frequencies are there. So we are looking for functionality here. If one of these frequencies was missing, we are talking about the dysfunctional Penta force field. So interestingly, these 5 people together form a functional Penta force field because all of the frequencies are here. So that is the case because Paula brings in so many Penta frequencies here, and also Aaron is contributing a lot. So if I'm taking Paula out of this team, you can see 2 frequencies are already missing here. So this Penta force field is becoming weaker. Let's put her in again. What else can we see here? Here is the team climate index. And the team climate index is a calculation of all the triggerings of all the activations of all the people involved in this team. So there's a lot of calculation happening in the background, and the green ones are the exaltations or the positive triggerings that bring out the light quality in others, and the red ones are the detriments or shadow qualities that bring out the shadow themes of the team members. Here you can also see who is triggering who. For example, you can see that Lily is triggered 3 times here negatively or into the detriment by D, that is Aaron. We already had that in the relationship analysis, if you can remember in the video before. So here again, we know Aaron is triggering her negatively, and here you can also see that reflected in the Penta analysis. So here you can see these are the fixings that Lily has in her own chart. It's corresponding with these little triangles. It's the same, but there are additional triggerings coming from the individual team members. And here it's also about the triggering. So here you can see the passively received triggers. So Lena, for example, is receiving 10 positive triggers in this team and 6 negative triggers. And she is actively triggering 6 times positively and 1 time negatively. And the sum of all these triggerings is the team climate index. So this is a quite positive team climate. That means that these people bring out the positive qualities in each other. They are fixing each other into the exaltations. In most cases, that is positive. So people will generally enjoy to be together and perceive this as easygoing and nicely and without too much conflict. In contrast, if you have a negative team climate or a severely negative team climate, people bring out the shadow qualities in each other. They fix each other into their detriments. So you have possible sources of conflict that you don't know about unless you're doing a team analysis like this. And of course, you can also click on these items to see exactly what the respective light and shadow qualities are. Therefore, you can analyze a team or a family or a group of people in great detail. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to analyze the quality of time with the transit timeline of 64 keys.